Go.
Why don't we have Tim's picture on here? Or
Oh, Lord. We're 1 second in. You're already spoiling people's names. We're 1 second in.
Sorry. DM.
We're 1 second in.
Sorry. You didn't even. We weren't in yet. DM.
Yeah, we're in.
We were. Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Let's go. Go to you.
All right. Well, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of D&D with Newbs. Another special episode with a guest DM, me. Today, we are going to start on a brand new episode. So we have given Montresor a break, and he is now playing part of Queldon. We have Eno Harad. We have Cargol, Dane, Tiefling, and Weasel, for those not playing at home. So last time, I think the group had made it to the point of being on the road into the town of between Ermor and Broken Shield. So as you travel on, I'm going to start with a little bit of a intro to the story here. So strangely worn clouds carry a subtle scent in from the west. A hazy orange light suggests sunset is near. It's not even midday as dark clouds begin to twist over the hills. Iago, your caravan master, orders all the wagon drivers to push on in the hopes that shelter isn't too far ahead. A cheer goes up from the lead wagon. Word soon spreads through the caravan that the said halt has been spotted. A small cluster of buildings comes into view in the valley ahead. As the caravan approaches, you pick out a large barn, several two-story houses, and some buildings. Simple plank walls connect the buildings to create a large protected courtyard. The caravan pulls in to the large gates at the front of the compound. A helmeted head peeks over the walls. You can't quite make out what Thiago's saying, but soon you notice his gestures point towards the storm that are coming. After a few minutes of discussion, the caravan begins to lurch forward into the courtyard. Wagon drivers quickly get the horses loose from their traces and into the barns for any kind of shelter they can find. The homesteaders are busy of their own preparations, but they do take a few minutes to begin to help you. All of you, along with Iago and the higher-ranking merchants, are ushered into the largest house. Inside, it's a simple but well-built farm manor. The family members are in worn but clean clothes. The man who seems to be in charge of the stead hold approaches Thiago. He speaks in a slow country accent. We don't have much here. It'll be a while before the spring comes, so we've just got what's left. I will try to keep you folks comfortable while the weather passes, he says, and apologetically kind of gives you a bow. What do you do?
Well, thank you for your inviting us into this wonderful homestead you have here. We've had a long journey, and we are looking for some rest, relaxation, and possibly some fun, if you know what I mean.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You want to rape his daughter now?
Dane looks at you and wonders what you're talking about.
That's a little too on the far wrong side of things. I was thinking more like dice or cards or ale.
Okay.
I'm not disgusting. I'm a monk.
I want to drink the ale. I am out surveying ale from all taverns that I can find.
Actually, Dane, with you being a brewer, you do notice the scent of hops and kind of a nice smoky smell coming from one of the buildings to the back. You notice some large metal tanks in the back where it looks like they do brew there.
I go talk to the bartender and say I am a brewmaster myself.
Hold on.
Well,
Eno sees a dog outside, so I have to run the dog outside.
This isn't really a town. This is more like basically a farmstead.
But they're brewing.
Yeah,
right.
But it's not like a bar.
Yeah.
It's not a
They
tap.
do it more. They do it. You notice like there's barrels outside where they would.
Just to say it in my bio, I was a brewmaster. What's making me leave is that people have come to my bar and said there are better beer ales out there, and I am out exploring. My reason for leaving because I was kind of a homebody in my mountains, and my reason for leaving is to explore and get to know different ales in different parts of the country to learn to see if there is actually a better ale than mine, which I think is the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Dane's Bane.
Dane's Bane.
I've never had the luxury of Dane's Bane, but this ale is pretty damn good.
Yeah, well, you need to try Dane's Bane.
I don't need to try anything.
But yeah, then you cannot judge.
Sure, I can. I'm a monk.
No, yeah, well, you're a monk, but you got to try my ale before you can say whether or not it's better than this.
Anything with
But
the
I
word
will
Bane
try
in
this,
it is pretty off-putting.
You all need to stop arguing about beer.
Hey, that's my life.
So the old man.
I look at you judgingly, and I chirp a little something to the squirrel on my shoulder.
Yeah, what has he got to say? Has he had my beer?
He says he wouldn't drink that ogre's piss.
Well,
I'd say that's a pretty wise squirrel, if I do say so myself.
I add great flavor to my ales with a little bit of squirrel in it.
Well,
Don't you listen to him, Hickory.
Yeah, that's the flavor I'm looking for.
Where's Tiago? We need to figure out what the hell we're doing here.
I know.
Tiago, what's going on?
Well, so
What
Thiago's
are you so upset about?
Well, Thiago's standing there talking to the man who you've ever heard him introduce himself as Elias Mabbott. He is the leader or the patriarch, the grandfather of this whole farm. So he runs the west side of the farm. To the east, he tells you that his cousins, the Treharns, are on the other side. They're not like a rival family. They're a close knit family, but they each work their own part. One tends the fields with the ale, the other tends the fields with the regular crops and the livestock. So him and Thiago are doing a little talking about the possibility of lodgings and just kind of finding out what rooms are available and how they're going to ride the storm out.
I'll just walk up right behind without any kind of warning or anything, and just say, "I'll sleep in a damn tree," and just walk out.
I don't expect anything less from Quelden.
There is a mighty storm brewing out there. You're going to sleep in a tree? The tree might not be there.
I've slept in trees for 400 damn years. You can shut your mouth.
Hence why he can talk to squirrels, Dave. It all makes sense, don't you know?
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I have no problem sleeping on the floor, but I prefer being inside.
I prefer goose. Just saying. I need to be comfortable or I get grumpy.
Oh, God. Well, you can't get any worse than Quelden. I'm new to the group. I just got in here.
Too much gains Bane for him, I'd say.
Thiago looks around.
I gotta find me a new group.
Thiago looks around and shakes his head and says, "Where did that damn boy get to now? Always gone. Always gone."
Don't worry about it. He'll be fine. There he is. See?
So they're inside talking, right?
Right. Everybody's in kind of the. You've seen the old movies where they have the large two staircases going upstairs, and there's kind of the greeting room at the bottom. You guys as kind of the paid protection or the more experienced members of the group, you're inside with Thiago, and you're just kind of in this room and you're looking around at some of the things.
Okay. Well, I went outside to climb a tree. Can I see anything from where I'm perched up there?
No, it's the normal going zone. Like I said, the storm is beginning to roll in. It's starting to get darker. You, with your nature sense, can hear a little bit more thunder rolling in. People are busy trying to get the horses in. They're trying to get the doors latched down, get all the baskets carried in, finish up their day's work along with preparing for the storm.
I come running back in. I'm like, "Oh my God, guys, there's so many dogs outside freaking out. It's great. They must not like this storm. How long do these storms last?"
How is it adjusting to your new self?
Well, I don't know. I'm still confused because I look 13, but I feel 38.
Wait, I think you have that backwards.
Yeah, it's the other way.
No, according to my icon, I still look 13. So I'm kind of in two places at once right now.
His curse condition is pretty rough right now, fellas.
Thiago kind of gives you a big ham-fisted slap to the back of the head and tells you to get out to the cart and get his personal effects for him.
Sir, yes, sir. I go running out to the cart. Do I know what his effects look like, or do I?
Yeah, I mean, it's like his traveling belt. It's got a short sword on there.
Ooh.
Did you ever get a weapon, by the way?
Well, since I rolled a 1 on my equipment check, I feel like I have nothing.
Okay, so
He's got a slingshot.
So you would know his personal effects to be a leather belt with a short sword on it, just a few little trinkets and whatnot.
So I come running back in with his belt and hand it to him.
Now he pushes you to the side, so basically just hold on to that for me.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Don't cut yourself again.
Ho, I might.
Okay. So as you stand there and talk for just a few minutes, you notice the fireplace kind of over to the corner. It's got a few family pictures on it. There's a large longsword and a mace kind of crossed over the top of the fireplace. And then they let's see.
And T walks over to the fireplace and sits down. This feels good.
So T, roll a perception check for me.
Who?
T.
T.
T. Oh my god. I didn't realize that was your name, T. Playing. That's hilarious. Ooh, you got pink dice.
Yeah, what up?
Must be for Mother's Day. Everybody gets pink dice.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so you notice that under that, kind of folded up, is a ornate looking black leather belt. It has some white kind of lines drawn through it. It's just resting below the 2 cross weapons there. So let's see. Now, as you're doing this, you're just kind of making yourself at home. Excuse me. Elias has begun to order some of the smaller children, but they're too busy looking at Eno. He's telling them to get busy. Well, we got to prepare a feast for our guests. We need to feed them for the night. They're going to be staying with us, so do things before the storm begins. The
It's
kids kind of
hospitality.
yeah, basically.
Sorry.
No, you're
Sorry.
fine. So they begin to, scatter. They're going to get food rounded up. 2 of the kids grab a small wooden basket. They tuck off out the door. Quildon, you notice 2 kids run off. They run to the north, kind of behind the wall to the house. There's some beehives, and they kind of get out of distance, and they're just, you can hear them laughing and playing and not doing what they're supposed to do.
Typical children, am I right?
Yeah. I hop down from the tree and start running my short little legs out there and be like, "Hey, you! There's a fucking storm coming."
I can see that little guy cussing at him.
Yeah.
As a sailor, I've heard it all, though, so it doesn't shock Eno.
This guy has a charisma of 6, okay? He's not...
The little girl looks at you and she says, "Sorry, mister. Papa told us to get vegetables and herbs for tonight. You should go inside. They're going to eat soon."
If you get struck by lightning, I'm probably going to laugh at your corpse.
They give you a blank stare for a few seconds and then slowly begin to pick some herbs out of the small garden.
Just ignore him. He may go away.
And I'll actually go inside now because if it's like just a rainstorm, Quildon's cool with sleeping in a tree.
Yeah.
But thunder and lightning, he knows a little bit better than that, so he's going to go inside.
Yeah, the trees are kind of a target.
Very good, very good. Okay, so as you go back in, everybody's just kind of, I'm guessing you're just relaxing and kind of getting the lay of the place.
I'm still testing out my sword.
Oh, God.
I'm over there just swinging it. I feel like, God, this is just like the one I had on the boat.
Like, who trusted him with a bladed object again?
He knows what he's doing, Quelden. Leave him alone.
Thank you.
He's fine.
I am a master.
And I come over and I slowly put his arm down and say, don't give yourself away. We all know you can't swing that thing.
I'm practicing. I saw these guys do this once on the boat.
Yes, we're all dead now.
The farmhouse is a wreck. Okay, So, a few minutes into your conversation, talking and laughing and picking on, the little girl, quote on that you saw outside, she comes busting through the door, no basket in hand. Peter, they came, they took Peter. Some monsters came in and they took Peter.
Holy shit!
Who's Peter? Who is this Peter? Where have they? Who are they?
Elias runs over to her and says, Peter, that was the grandson. He tries to calm her down a little bit to find out what happened. She just keeps screaming out, large monsters. They came and took him. They grabbed him, and I ran. I couldn't find him. We were where we were supposed to be. They were huge monsters, and she just kind of starts to cry.
Sir Elias, I will gladly go and find him for 500 gold.
Dang!
I'm out the door. I'm looking.
Yeah,
I got my axe in hand. I am out
I'm following
the door.
Dane.
I am
I
too.
am heading up there.
Elias just kind of looks at you with an angry glance, and he starts screaming for the other men to grab their torches and weapons. Gather up! Peter's missing. He's coming. We have to find him. They make kind of quick glances at the characters, though, or excuse me, at you guys. So they, let's see.
Well, I cast command on Cargill and tell him he has to find Peter.
What am I rolling to save?
I think
Wisdom saving throw.
Where are you at?
unless you're undead. Are you undead?
Oh. What's the saving throw on that? DC?
12.
It's got to be more than 8.
I don't want to do this, but I'm overwhelmed by this feeling that I must go. Damn you, Eno!
Way to be.
Quilda comes up behind Eno and says, if you ever try that shit on me, boy, you're getting an arrow in the eye.
Please do not, Queld, and save me from this tyranny. I don't mind helping people, but I must get paid.
I went outside immediately. What did I see?
You see at the north end of the field, roll a perception check for me. Oh yeah. All right, so you see where she had pointed at, there were the beehives.
Yep.
A basket just lays spilled over. It's about maybe 50 yards or so away, so you'd actually all need to go there to investigate.
Well, I head
I'm
up
with
there.
you.
I head up to the basket immediately. I just start running up to the basket.
Can I search for tracks?
And I'm looking around too.
You can, but before you run off, Cargill, Elias looks at you and he says, he's kind of freaked out a little bit because he's never seen a half-orc before, but he says, I'm sorry, we don't have a lot of money here, but I'd give anything to have my grandson back. He grabs your hand and he places a smooth stone into it.
Oh.
And he says, take this. This is my lucky stone. Please find my boy and bring him back to me.
Well, we're going, but I must get paid when we return. I'm just saying.
Did I see him put that stone in his hand?
Kind of a greedy monk, aren't you?
Yeah, what
It's not
kind
greed.
of monk?
It's just business. It's economics. That's all it is. Why are you so surprised?
How come I can't read your bio? I gotta know what the hell I'm dealing with
Because
here.
I'm dressed in my vestments, you creep.
I'll never have my back to Cargill.
So are you all at the spot where the basket was now?
Yes.
Beehive it is.
And
Are the bees active?
No.
Okay,
Quite
I'm
honestly,
allergic.
Yeah, I want to search for tracks.
Okay. For tracks, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Roll a survival check for me.
My eyes aren't doing too well today.
Eno's over there like kicking any signs of evidence around, like looking at stuff.
Luckily for you, you're low to the ground. The ground around there is kind of muddy due to a recent little rain shower, and you can plainly see there are some little tracks. You can't really make out what they are.
Well,
yeah, that's probably the little kid.
Yeah, you just missed out what they were, but you do know that they were taken off in the general direction of the north.
Well, I say we head that way.
Well, now these were big monsters. Are they flying? Or are they?
They're big monsters with little feet. Come on.
Yeah. Are the tracks
They're
that
big.
we see, are they the children's track or are they monsters tracks?
They're definitely not human tracks.
Okay.
And,
all right.
and
So they're on the ground.
they're
All
big
right.
compared to children like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can pretty much discern that there are no flying.
Okay, I say
You know
we
Nope.
Yeah,
gather
I was
around
gonna
real
say,
quick and make a quick plan. I mean, there's the group. We're all together, right? Even Cargoyle.
Oh,
Hold on. We lost the
My
DM.
name
Hold
is
on a second.
Cargo, Dane.
Yeah, well,
Cargo.
I'm not so sure.
Must I stress to you?
For a
How
monk,
to
you've got a
speak.
bad attitude.
Yeah,
I
we
have
lost the
a
DM.
positive attitude. You just don't understand me.
he just wants the cash.
I just need to get paid for my services. That's all. I'm fine. I enjoy the storms,
Okay.
homesteads, beer.
Now,
Listen, let's just go deal with this because I
did you
don't have
get
a
your
choice
money?
in the matter.
Because oh,
I-
okay.
I'm
Well,
going
you know.
because Eno likes to cast
I
spells
have to
on
know if
people
I
for
can
no reason.
trust you on this.
Not no reason.
We're heading into danger here.
I have to
Um,
go. Don't you know, Dane? I have to go. Eno.
All right, so let's go.
And this is why I lived in the woods for hundreds of years.
Do we have a plan?
Yeah, run.
As
Follow
the
the
two of you
feet.
stand there and argue for a few minutes, a few group of the farmers do come up. They've got their, they've got their rusty pitchforks. They've got a few torches. They've got, just some picks, standard, simple farmer weapons. And they just kind of stare at you for a few minutes and shake their head.
Okay, I'm going to look at the farmers and say, you know this area better than I do. Do you have an idea where they've headed?
Um,
Can you tell from their tracks?
one of them, a kind of crusty looking farmer hand, he kind of steps up and points north, and he said that there's the Boer's Woods. They ran off. Looks like they ran off into there, but
Okay.
nothing there.
Huh.
Well,
Well, there must be something.
there's
You guys
really no
search
other
that
way to
area
go.
out?
Is there from here?
Nothing, just boars. I mean, it's in the name of the forest, by God's sake. We hunt there all the time.
All right. Well, can you follow these tracks?
I mean, we probably can, but I don't know what we're going to do against monsters with some.
Well, we're
We're
going
with
with
you.
you. We're
Yeah.
going with you. I'll be right beside you, but I don't know this territory. And if you've got the ability to track
just-
and you know the
just be
woods,
a
you just
guide
lead
and
on.
then
But I'll
we'll-
be right. Just be
take-
the guide. I'll be right beside you.
We'll take you to the edge of our land, and that's as far as we can go. So they kind of go off through the woods. You get into the forest. Not really a lot there. It is starting to get darker. The thunder's getting a little louder. A few drops of rain are beginning to fall through. It's starting to pick up and be a steady rain now.
I said, once we get to the forest, I'll be able to do a little bit better, I believe.
Okay,
All right.
that'll help.
Yeah.
I'm
We shall hold
hungry.
you to your word, Quelden. No one cares, Eno. You should have ate while we were at the house.
I saw that honey back there, and it made me think about my sandwiches.
I'll forage something for you in the damn woods.
Yay! Thanks, Grandpa.
It's going to be fungus. You know
Which
it's going to
voice-
be fungus.
Which one are we talking to right now, Eno?
What? I got the pointy end out.
Okay, what do we see? We've moved into the forest now.
Why don't you trade that sword with me for this club so you won't poke anybody's eye out?
But it's so shiny. I
Oh,
want.
God, we're all going to die.
No. I'm only gonna stick the
No.
the monsters. What's the monster's name? Peter. I'll stab him.
No, that's his son.
We're saving Peter, right? Okay.
There you
you
go.
God, this is great. All right, so who's Queldon? Are you kind of in the lead, or Dane?
I'll lead if nobody else wants to.
Queldon's got the
Yeah, you
experience
would-
in
you
the
would-
woods.
Okay,
Yeah,
do
we
a,
were following.
I would defer to Queldon.
all right, do me another survival check.
Okay.
Can I assist?
How do you assist?
I look for tracks as well.
Okay.
Oh man, good assistance.
All right. And so while tracking creatures in the forest, I learned their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Wow. Well, you know, without a doubt, these are small goblin tracks. There was 3, possibly 4. They may have been walking in a straight line behind their numbers. There are a few drag marks with little feet, probably where they had Peter, trying to get him to come along with them.
I do hate goblins.
They're fresh tracks. They were within the last. I know you guys have been arguing for what 5 minutes. You know they're continuing to head north deeper into the forest.
Yeah,
Quelden, lead on. Let's go.
Double time it.
All right, well, I'll start following the tracks.
Okay. So the storm is now kind of full blown. It's dark, rain's falling heavy. You hear some branches crashing through the woods. Not really sure how much longer it's going to take you to get there. See,
boy, a nice night for a hike.
Yeah, exactly. So the trail you've been following eventually leads into remnants of an old road. It's running north to south on the path you're on, going north. They soon lead out into open rocky hills. You guys notice off in the distance lightning flashes. You see the outline of what looks like an old temple or an old castle ruin, kind of jutting out from the end of the cliffs.
All right, that's where they're going to be.
Okay. The road ends. It kind of just splits up and goes back to solid ground, and you do see the tracks going up like an old beach track.
Well, I'm
follow him up.
All right, good deal.
And I'm stabbing every tree as I walk by it.
Cargill has his spear over his shoulder, and he's holding his holy prayer book of mercenary virtues.
Okay. At this point, you guys kind of you look back. Nobody's there. The farmers have pieced out. They are.
Yeah, they said they were not following us, so that's okay.
I understand. I wouldn't follow either if I wasn't getting paid.
When we get close, I'm going to see if I can sneak in there.
Guys, it's so dark. I assume it's really dark because I don't have any vision.
Oh, there we are.
All right, so you see the trees begin. The path you were on, the few trees that are starting to.
There I am.
You are now kind of in an open area.
I do not have access to my character.
Quelden, what do you see? Because the rain is stinging my eyes.
I see a little bit of a path here. I can't move at all. So
Yeah,
you have to get control of our
We
tokens.
must be stuck in the mud.
Can you not move your tokens?
No.
Nope. How do I do that?
All right, so click on the token. Click the little gear thingy, and
Can't give. This is a great game.
Hey, these are the learning experiences.
D&D with DM noob.
And player noobs. Just everybody's a noob.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, controlled by. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys.
You're fine. And then you can copy and paste these tokens with the right permissions to the next screen.
yeah,
Cool.
that's why I always leave the tokens on the intro screen too,
Mhm.
so I can just copy them from there whenever I need them.
Okay.
That's a little pro tip.
Yep. Sounds like a pro tip.
Gotta make sure I give the right people the right permissions too. That would be embarrassing.
Hey, I'm moving Quelden.
Hey, look, I can move him right into the battle. I command you by clicking and dragging.
That's right.
I read the True Strike ability wrong. I thought I could give people True Strike. No,
Yeah.
it's just me. I get True
it's-
Strike.
It sucks even more than you think.
Yes.
Yeah, True Strike is one of the worst cantrips.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Okay, can everybody move their character now?
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, so
I still
wait.
can't. I can't move mine.
that's
Aren't I
because
You're under control right now.
That's because you're a greedy ass.
Oh, that is.
I-
I was clicking the wrong guy.
There you go.
Okay. Cool. All right. So before you get too excited, how are you guys? How are you guys approaching this? Because you do remember from where the lightning flashed, quote on, you can kind of tell you're really close to where that temple was, and you start to see the outline of it in the
I am.
remaining light.
Eno is in the back being brave.
I'm still following right behind Quelden.
And
I'm going.
I'm behind Dane because Dane's a stout fella and can take a hit.
All right, I'm gonna stealth and
See, I'm going to stealth, and I've got night vision, right? This guy's got
Dark vision.
dark vision. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. So
I can't see crap.
I'm gonna get a stealth check from Queldon and T.
Oops.
Not great.
Come on, pound that 20.
There you
There
go.
we go.
All right. So you guys are. Dane, are you right there with him?
Yes, I am.
Roll me a
I was
stealth-
following Quelden all the way.
All right. Roll me a stealth check.
Hey, and Dane has more dexterity than Wraith, so
Yeah. True. Wow.
look at that.
Not a problem.
You're a quiet little dwarf.
I am a
He
little
doesn't have
one
that
too. I'm
gimpy
shorter
knee.
than normal.
He doesn't have that
And-
gimpy knee.
All right. Well, Cargo and Wizel, go ahead and roll me a stealth too. Oh, here you go.
You know how wizards
Yes.
are.
Yes,
They're not scared of anything.
he's pissed off because he hasn't been paid.
All right. So luckily you're still far enough back. So you can kind of see more of the area since it opens up and there's a few flashes of light. You see kind of the opening to that tower. At the base of it is looks almost like a mausoleum kind of. There's columns out front, a door that's been smashed off of its hinges, a few rocks and bushes and whatnot laying in front of it. You see two goblins. They're kind of hanging around the front. They're not really paying attention to you guys. One's standing there with his finger up his nose. The other one's kind of looking at his spear, kind of investigating it, and they're basically just staring off into the distance. They're getting paid to goof off.
There's your money, Cargoyle.
Oh, 10 feet. Never mind.
My name is Cargill.
Gargoyle. Well, I cast prestidigitation and run a chill down the back of Gargoyle.
What
just-
is that for?
I don't know, because I'm a kid that doesn't know how to do anything.
I see.
I kind of like Gargoyle.
What is going on? I don't understand what is happening right now.
You got the nervous shivers.
Do we want to attack these fuckers, or do we want to try to distract them and get them away?
We're here. Let's kill the bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more for the attack at this point. We know it's
We
them.
don't like
These
goblins.
disgusting creatures are a
they-
plague upon all of us.
Kidnappers at the very least.
Yes.
So,
Wizel speaks.
I like.
Can I
like this
cast True Strike before we get in combat?
You can.
so what's True Strike? You said
It just
sucks?
gives me advantage on my next attack.
You guys give me 2 seconds. I gotta feed my dog. Sorry.
No
You're
problem.
going to slap him? I don't know what you do.
Hello, Dane, and I wiggle this pointy short sword in his face. You want to see my True Strike?
Yes.
I poke you right in the eye.
Let's see it.
I know how to use the skinny pointy
We
end.
don't need to fight between ourselves.
I lightly wrap you in the back of the head with my walking stick, and I'm like,
Ow.
"Don't play with weapons."
Well, Dane was making fun of me.
Am I not seeing your bio?
I
I've
make
got to
fun
read
of
all
you all
the
the damn
bios.
time.
I don't have a bio written.
Didn't you say you were
Oh,
going to follow
okay.
orders there, Eno?
I am. I
Well,
didn't
I
stab
understand.
anybody.
What you're
Yeah, I
doing.
didn't write a bio yet either.
You're a monk. And from
Yes.
my understanding of a monk, I'm going to have to read just what on a monk because
Monk
There's
just
different
means.
kinds of monk there.
there
Danny
must.
boy.
There's lots of us.
I think monk just
Yeah.
means more like he punches things. Why he punches things is a different.
That kind of monk.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
the
here's-
monk of the school of mercenary virtue, and we serve our fellow man in exchange for gold.
So you're
It's
a
quite
sellsword.
simple.
Yeah, he's
Well,
a mercenary.
Yes, but
Self-fist.
self-fist,
One of the things-
self-foot,
one of the
self-fist,
things
self-foot, you name it.
Is I didn't catch how this group got together. That's where I'm a little off on how I'm acting here.
We were all hired separately as part of this caravan. Don't you recall, Dane?
No.
He was sleeping.
He's using mine from
See,
last
I
time.
got-
He lost his memory.
It's a good background.
Okay. I've got to
That
add
makes it
that into
simple
what
not
I
to know
was doing
Okay.
because
Yeah,
Okay.
the background was simple. This isn't really like, since this isn't a long-winded campaign or
Yeah.
anything. More
Yeah.
about you guys basically just got hired. You've been traveling together for a few weeks or a
okay.
few days, and you've gotten to know each other.
All right.
Yeah, so we were all strangers.
But my reason for leaving the mountains wasn't to do this, but I was looking for a group, so I obviously joined up.
All
I'm
right,
only here
so-
for the shiny things.
So,
Okay,
quote,
so now, back in character.
Yep. Okay, so we're looking at these guys. We're saying we're as
Yeah,
a
we're
group.
gonna
We know
attack.
they've kidnapped one of the boys. Let's go attack.
Yep.
So I scream from the back, "Attack!"
There
Why
it
did
is.
I hire on
All right. Yeah. Cargill shows his enthusiasm.
No,
for the-
that didn't
We're not
count.
getting
You
paid.
didn't call for initiative.
I figured.
Yeah.
Is that
It
what
does.
we're doing? Initiative?
we needed.
Oh my god!
are we doing initiative now, DM?
Well,
I thought we were.
The round of surprise went out the window.
Oh. Yeah.
Thanks.
We're not doing so hot there, fellas.
No,
Level
we're
one.
not.
We're strategizing.
Level
We're
one.
we're gonna stay back here and let them come to us. God, I'm so hot and sweaty. My glasses keep fogging up.
How is a 38-year-old man's voice
Again,
go
I'm
up so high?
I'm still getting used to my new body.
And he likes the
Okay.
helium sound, so.
Oh, it's too good.
Surprise.
Yet again, another technical difficulty.
Magical puberty has weird side effects, you know.
Yeah.
Magical puberty.
All right, I can't get the goblins on the.
on turn order.
Yeah.
If you click on them and just do like a dex roll, that well,
Doesn't control use put them on there?
yeah, you can. If you right click, you can go to add turn, and that'll put them over there, and then you
There
can
we
just
go.
put the number in. Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason.
Oh, did you remember to put their attacks on Whisper too?
Yes, I did do that. But for some reason, their character sheet is not completed in the character master like the others. So I don't have the initiative roll. Groovy.
It would be plus their dexterity modifier.
Right.
I see it. Oh my god, he's going first.
I don't know. I mean, he could be.
Slash GM roll will do a whispered roll to yourself.
Okay. All right. So as you kind of shout out,
Did you close the
Initiative.
Oh, we're not in combat anymore, so we can run. Yes!
right, we're out of combat.
Yeah. Eno's dead.
Believe
Eno's
me,
a goner.
Eno is not charging into battle.
Yeah, and then if you click on the little settings thing on the turn order, you can sort them.
Change your descending. Yep. All right, very good. All right, well, Mr. T.
All right. Well, since my sneak attack's not up,
Everybody keeps looking at Eno, and I'm like, what? I thought
I'm
we were
just gonna
killing
shoot
things.
this guy with my bow.
And we're technically only supposed to talk on our turn when we're in combat, correct? like in character?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's usually the nicer way to
Okay.
do it. Yeah.
If we and anything else is usually related to game mechanics and
Yeah, you can just kind of
Rules.
ask me
Okay.
to decide.
right.
Yeah, no meta jamming.
Okay, I'm clicking on my short bow, but it's not shooting.
Are you clicking in the attack window or in the equipment window?
Oh no! Yep, I was in the items. Yep, never mind.
Bam! Aw.
Bomber.
Which one are you shooting?
This one right here.
Okay. All right, Leo.
Oh yeah, attack roll. Yeah, it's
Don't
been
you
so
get-
long.
Does it hit?
No.
Oh,
So you fire an arrow, it sails right past his head, glances off of the side of the stone building, and falls to the side. He's really alert now, so they know you guys are there.
Eno in the back just starts laughing.
Okay, so now how do you get it to go to the next turn, Nathan? Do I have to click that? Or
Yeah, you click the
hold on.
little arrow on the
Okay,
turn.
go to the next person. There we
Yep.
go. Okay, cool.
Bam.
So this guy, he's gonna kind of jump out in front here. He's gonna shout something in Goblin. You're not really sure what he says. Does anybody speak Goblin?
Eno does not.
Is that language actually
Yes.
Goblin or is it something
Yes.
else?
I'm a goblin speaker.
You speak Goblin. Okay. You hear him. You hear him call an alert. Guards, intruders, more come.
ooh.
And
But you didn't hear that, T.
Oh,
so Wizel's the only one that knows they said that. All right,
okay.
Dane. Dane,
And
you're on
Dane
mute.
is muted.
Ah, shit.
Dane's here. Dane heard him rumbling, but he can't quite get to him, so he runs up a short ways and pulls out his heavy crossbow.
All right, pound him. Ooh.
Oh,
His arrow.
Dane,
his
Dane,
bolt goes
Dane
in-
likes his axe more than his crossbow. So
As you run up, you're still trying to run and not fall. You pull your crossbow, shoot, and it just glances right off the ground in front of you.
well, next time he'll taste my blade.
From the hip.
All right, this guy's turn. He's gonna run up.
I hear the dogs
Dogs
back.
followed us
Yeah,
from the
I
farm.
hear him from the farmhouse. I gave him a bunch of
Oh.
peanut butter snacks.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, so he rolls. He kind of runs up. You see him pull two rusty daggers out.
Uh-oh.
And he just lunges at you with one of them. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Yeah. Okay, so you didn't see that one, right?
No, we did
No,
not see
the
anything.
dice. Yeah.
Very good. And as he does, sorry guys.
He rolls double nat 20.
Double nat 20.
And Dane's dead. How many hit points you got, Dane?
Who was your next character?
What?
We'll drag your body back.
Yeah, his tiny little dagger just does a glancing blow into your shield and doesn't even rattle you.
All right, cool.
Well done.
All right, I'm gonna notch an arrow and attack the one that's attacking the dwarven fella there.
Okay.
So 20, I suppose, hits.
A lot of hits.
That's 10 points of damage.
Oh my god. So you see him lunge with a dagger. It bounces off of the shield and you just immediately fire an arrow and it hits right into the back of his head. He falls.
Right on, Queldon.
All right.
Notice I did not laugh at Queldon's attack, because now I know he can actually shoot me in the eye.
He may be old, but he can
I just
shoot.
give him a thumbs up. I'm like, good job, Grandpa.
And he kind of nods off like he wants to take a nap after. Hey, Mr. Wazel.
I come up to my traveling companion and fire something at this goblin guy.
Something.
I'm going to shoot a firebolt because it says fire.
All right.
And I'm going to miss.
Yeah, so a streak of light just flies over his head, and he squeals very loudly.
And I yell out, for a bonus, I yell out, there will be more coming.
Ben just, no.
No, he's there.
Somebody just dropped out.
Yeah, I heard it.
It sounded like it. Yeah.
Oh,
Scabbard.
He went AFK.
Oh, he's frozen. Yeah.
Hello, you there?
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
What if,
All right.
Hey, Cargo.
Is it this dude, right?
Yep, that's the last guy.
All right. I'm gonna take my full movement, and I'm going to attack with my Yari, one-handed,
Okay,
and a bonus action follow it up with an unarmed attack.
very cool.
A Yari. What the hell's a Yari?
It's a machete on a pole.
Oh, okay.
And he's not very good with it.
Nope. That's a miss.
Does 13 miss?
It just does.
Just does. Okay. And then I followed up with an unarmed strike. That definitely should hit.
And he slaps him in the face.
3! Boom!
Get wrecked.
Pop him right in the face.
He squeals and reels back in
Stab.
horror that he's just been popped in the face.
Palm strike to the eye.
Very nice, very nice. All right, Eno.
I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And I just get behind Cargill and I'm like peeking around. And because this is the closest I've probably been to a goblin. And I'm like, I don't know about this. So I'm just going to hold an attack action in case he comes to me. Because I'm too scared to actually get into the fight.
Right.
But I'm like holding it with two hands and I'm ready to jab him if he comes close.
Hey, that's ooh.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
spy movement.
Yep, more reinforcements.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he came back. He's in. He's out.
Hang on. We're working here. Hang on.
Oh, Wiesel didn't let us know that reinforcements were coming. So this guy probably shocked us.
How do I add a new mod to the turn order? Quad on?
Just right click on them and hit add turn.
Ah, okay.
You might have to resort and get back to the right
Yeah.
place again.
All right, Mr. T.
All right.
You have to resort. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
got it there.
Gonna move there. Attack this guy. My bow. Pound him. Oh, shit.
Man.
Fuck. Good.
Slips right through his legs and
I'm gonna use an inspiration point.
carry over from the other game.
Yeah. I think I got 6 left.
Dang.
Well, yeah.
All right, Dane.
Good.
He kind of pushes Eno a little bit because he just hates goblins as he moves up to here.
Hey,
'Cause
I almost stabbed
now
you with it.
Now you can taste my great axe, because that's where my strength is. Oh, and I miss it.
No, you might have him.
Nope.
That doesn't hit him either.
Yes. No, you hit him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you said miss, and I said no. You slam right into his shoulder.
Yeah.
Pound him good. Ooh, a tenner. That might do it.
He's still alive. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
He is overly dead.
see,
Overly
All right.
taste my steel. I do have a real hate for goblins
He falls.
and orcs. But
In that we do agree, Dane.
yeah, there you go.
Well, minus
we will
a
have
full
some.
a full orc I disdain as well.
So I click the trash can when they die, so they don't come up in the turn order, right?
The trash can.
Delete it off the trash can.
It's literally a trash can.
Yeah.
Because of trash tier.
Yeah, because the trash.
Trash tier goblins.
Let me trash him, dude. All right, this little guy comes up next, and he he tries to run around and he starts to push his way through the remnants of the door.
He's going inside.
Yeah,
he is squealing.
Yeah. Get after him.
I don't know about that.
Who's there?
I'm going to try to get close to him,
Come on, Wizzy.
and I will attack again with a ranged attack because I can't get close to him.
No, the door is now on fire.
The 4 almost hit him.
He is running away, quote unquote. So his back is facing him. Does he get advantage on that?
Flank.
Let me see.
I can't remember. I can look it up. I just didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
Wizel's only hope is that he does.
Of course he does. He gets
GM
Well, of
discretion.
course. Yes. He's running.
See, I would say if he's running and his back is to him, that he would have disadvantage.
Yeah, but
There's
there's
the
also
runner, dude.
rules that apply to that too. Unfortunately.
Oh, you mean we got to follow rules?
I mean, you don't have to. You can do anything you want.
Well,
you are
it
in
says
charge.
if the target can't see you, you get advantage. So
Okay. So you've got advantage on that one because
Right.
he's more like you can tell he is like
He's running.
He's just trying to get the hell out of there.
burn, baby, burn.
As he runs through the door, you just unleash fire. It just splashes into the back of him, and it just incinerates his back. Helmet falls off, and he is dead.
And I'm like, whoa, that was so cool.
All right.
I have never seen that happen before in my
Well done,
life.
Wizzle.
Should we search these guys, see if they got
No,
any money?
We're still-
following-
we gotta find
we're still
Peter.
Yeah, we're
I
running
need to.
in.
I need my gold to.
I'm running
impress
in.
my mercenary gods. So yes, we should loot.
And I say,
Okay, but I'm running in.
What happened?
Quote on, you said I can I just copy all these from this screen like this?
yes,
Okay, so just do that. Copy everybody,
And put us
and
inside.
then put you on the next one. Okay.
so now I know who not to mess with. Queldon and Wizel.
Yep. They'll be mighty.
Whizzle.
Okay.
Whizzle sticks.
Whizzle sticks. All right. So do you continue on inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's copied. Let's go here. Give me 2 seconds to change this. Okay, so by you copying them, then that will actually, like, if you take damage, it will jump into. Okay, cool.
After that kill on my level 2,
Yes, you are.
All right, level up, guys. Here we go.
You hear a faint ding in the distance, and you begin. All right, so now you are in a. As you walk up to the tomb, or the entrance to the building, whatever it is, to the tomb, you smell just a foul, damp, musty goblin sweat.
Who farted?
Yeah, it really smells like a hive down here.
I bet it was Cargill.
It's dark, it's dank.
I've been known to cause a ruckus with my smells, but this is pretty awful.
I cast prestidigitation and try to waft the air away from me so it smells better.
It smells slightly better as you come down the hallway. So you come to
I can't see anything, guys.
you come to a set of steps. They lead about 10 foot down. You can tell that it's dark down there. There's very little. You hear a few faint sounds.
I'm not in the front.
I'm not really sure what they are. They just kind of sound like people, chattering. Wizel, you would know the goblins. They're arguing about something. I mean, you guys obviously know they're all goblins because you just fought some, but you can hear that they're arguing over probably a few copper pieces. One calling the other a cheat. They're just kind of.
Do they seem
so
to?
they are not aware that we are there. We got the first guys, and so they don't know we're here yet.
Possible.
They did yell really loudly. Guards, there's people here. Intruders.
How'd you know that?
Oh, well, they yelled.
I'm assuming it was a warning.
Maybe they screamed attack at me because I
They're
screamed
arguing
attack
over
at them.
money. We hear them well, no, we don't know that. Sorry about that.
Did we loot the bodies? Why didn't we loot the bodies?
Calm down, looter.
We went into the room
Yes.
first. We're trying to save
Yes,
some.
we're trying to save lives.
Cargill, don't worry. Those bodies aren't going anywhere unless, there's bears. But don't worry about it.
The bears won't eat the gold.
I don't know.
We'll go digging through scat.
You're pretty sure though. I mean, you came into a large stone chamber.
Spent 2 weeks to wash my vestments of this nastiness.
Through a gate, down about 10 steps, and you're in a hallway now. And you can tell this hallway stretches out about 20 foot or so, and it comes to an end.
Can I creep to the corner and take a peek around?
Roll me a stealth check.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll go do that with him. Since I'm the rogue, I should be up there.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Shit.
Damn it.
Barely better.
You guys fumble on top of each other.
Yeah, you're stumbling over each other.
All right. So you don't hear any change in their pattern, and it's just kind of normal.
Okay. So then they don't know we're here.
The wall does give way to a doorway, quote on.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of see a little bit further into this little room. Just another hallway.
I look over at Cargill and say, should I yell attack again? We did so well last time.
No. Cargill,
Yes.
smack him.
No! Yes. Jeez. Yes.
Tape his mouth.
Yes. You should do that.
Now you know why Thiago thumps him on the back of the
Yeah.
head.
Oh. What have I hooked up with?
I'm just
Love it, Dane,
prepared to stab something.
Just think, you left everything behind for this.
I know,
What more could
I
you
know.
want?
I could be drinking ale in my tavern.
Yeah, you guys see me looking at the squirrel on my shoulder, going.
Oh my god,
Yes.
it's a squirrel.
It looks like we're having an argument.
Oh,
The
okay.
squirrel's saying, "Get me out of this stinky ass place." Okay, I'm gonna try and sneak up a little closer and see if I can see around the corner better.
All right, go for it.
Another stealth.
Go, Mr. Fling.
That's better.
Okay, where are you at right now?
He is in a wall.
Who? Yeah, I'm right with Quelden.
Where do you want to go?
You're moving
Oh.
Dane's character somehow. Or Dane
Oh.
is moving.
Dane moved his own. He's creeping up too.
I don't even
but
see.
You're right.
You're right here.
You got to scroll down at the
Oh.
bottom.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't even see us. I was still on the black screen. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
He's still looking for that, Susie.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming up here. Okay, I'm gonna. So with that stealth move, I can move over here and still be kind of hidden.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you can.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Okay, so you see, you have dark vision, right?
Right.
You
I
and
do too. I have dark vision as well.
I think
you have.
I do too.
I think everybody but Eno has dark
Okay,
vision.
perfect.
Yeah.
So Eno, you see darkness. I mean, it's very, very dark. You almost trip over the steps as you come down.
I'm
luckily,
holding on to someone, Wiseel's robe as we're going down the stairs.
That's Wiseel's butt. Okay.
Well, sorry. I'm just nervous. I don't like
That's
the
not my
door.
robe.
All right. So Dane, roll me a stealth check. Dane.
Where'd you go, man?
Dane.
Dane, it's you.
Dane.
That's you.
What?
The Lord beckons to you.
He's still learning his new character. He's like,
The
"Who's-"
artist formerly known as Wraith Crafter.
Basically.
Yeah, he's been raked for a year. He doesn't really know anything else.
Who the hell's Dane?
Yeah. Dane. All right.
No,
So
I
if
heard
you
something
guys-
behind me and I had to look.
It was just Eno.
nothing there. So if you guys want to, I mean, you can tell you're pretty quiet. So those of you that are around the edge can see this. You see goblins similar to what you saw outside. You also now you have a chance to notice as you get a little closer to these guys. You didn't really see it before because you were kind of rushed up on them. All of them have like a red sash or red belt, some type of red headgear. It's all cloth. They almost look like basically Bloods. But,
yeah, Crips are blue. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And again, these guys are about like the others. Sorry. There's one standing in front of an empty brazier, and he's relieving himself into it.
That's why it's out.
There's one. Yeah, there's one on the other end of the room that's lit with fire. One of them's cooking some smelly, rotten stew over the top of it. There's a goblin standing in the corner with a bow, and he's trying to tie the string tighter on there. The two that you heard, you heard them arguing over a few copper pieces. They're standing in the middle, throwing 2 dice on them. They seem to be playing some kind of gambling game.
All right.
So I tell everybody, let's be quiet and attack them sneakily.
Yeah. And I hear the word attack, and I'm like, do I yell it now?
No. Just calm him down, Weasel. Calm him down.
I've just held on to his robe. Got one hand on my sword because I can't see anything. Though I guess when we get closer to the entrance, I would see the brazier light.
Yeah, you'll have to turn.
Yeah, you'll start to
corner.
see a little light. So you start to see a little bit of light coming from the.
Yeah.
Okay, we are set up for a sneak attack then,
Yep.
correct? All right.
Can
So,
I?
initiative, or are we doing the same one?
No,
Are
sneak.
you still hanging out in the back there? Or are you?
Well, I don't really have I was wondering if maybe Dane could take a step forward so I could get that back spot right there, so I could get some. Yeah.
There you go. Get a little range on it.
Yeah. Just get a good field of vision.
All right, very good. All right, so if everybody will roll me up a
Initiative.
initiatives.
So sneaky.
Oh shit!
Dang.
That's better.
That's a nice one.
Hey,
Does things. Stays in the back.
my.
Cargill whispers to everybody, "The gold from this job is gonna go to my washings of my clothes. How gross and horrid this place
I've got a
is."
17. I clicked on my guy, but it didn't light up. Now it lights up. But anyway, I'm 7. Do you want me to roll again?
No, I'll add you in.
Okay.
Give me just a second. to get this.
At least I'm not always on the bottom like I used to be.
Okay, so I gotta add you to
Yeah, I think I joined you there. Oh no.
Is that an insult for a mountain dwarf, Dane? When you say
No.
they come from the bottom?
No. They come from the top.
These guys are amazing at rolls.
But they're not ready to fight.
No, they're really not.
They're not even aware.
Is that one of the goblins chopping some vegetables?
He's
I think
clipping
so.
clipping his toenails, I think.
I'm actually playing with a wine cork thing.
Well, it's very loud.
I will
It
stop.
sounded like they were giving each other a haircut or something.
That's why they're distracted.
So just a little off the top there, Sonny.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right, so
Don't make me start bringing sound effects.
Oh, gosh.
Hold on, tell me if I'm doing this wrong. They have no clue that you're there, so you guys get your first action.
Yeah, that would be a surprise round.
So,
So
we
we
all
would-
get to attack before they even do anything?
Correct.
All
Yep.
right, awesome.
So ignore the initiative order for now. I should have had you do that first and then do initiative.
Yeah.
You could just skip them, right? That would be normal,
Yeah.
right?
We
You
can
just
skip
go through
them.
them.
Yeah. All right, so I guess that puts me going first. I will shoot the one that's closest to us there.
Let's get ready.
That one.
Okay.
Yeah. And with the long bow, I believe 21 should hit.
It kind of hits him, yeah.
So 9 points of damage.
All right, so this
Yeah, and
guy
Eno
just-
goes, "Yep, I'm not messing with that dude."
Well, I didn't see it, but
Dang.
by the look on his face, I was like, "Good
Well, you
lord."
hear the thump to the ground.
Yeah.
just a silent to the back of the neck, and he falls over into the
Where he
into
just
the
pissed.
brazier.
Where he's taking a leak.
Basically, he was just, yeah.
Poor
Is he
guy.
still leaking?
He's dead. He doesn't know.
And I know not to mess with Queldon.
Queldon, I will never chop down your tree, sir.
Weasel.
So I push my way through our group,
Busting up in here and casting some magic.
and I'm going to plop Nectrix here, and I'm going to say, Thunder Wave.
Whoa.
Thunderwave.
So that green one, that's still another goblin. It's not the kid, right?
Right, yeah, you don't see
Yeah, okay.
anything in here but goblins.
Okay. Wanted to make sure we weren't going to kill the
Yeah, make
kid.
sure you're on the right.
Thunderwave a child.
Wake up, Peter!
Balazar.
Wake up!
That's
That
Balazar.
sounds about right.
I thought Balazar was gone.
What's the angle of a cone? Is it like that? A 45 degree?
Yeah, it would be like.
I thought a
Thunderwave's
was
a
cube.
square.
Oh, it's a square?
Yeah, it's a
15-foot
15-foot
cube.
square coming out of your face.
Do I have to be in?
It's centered,
Directly
so
in
it's
front.
like that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well,
would be like-
why is I'm drawing in like translucent purple?
because
Looks
you're
like you can get
colors
3 of them in there.
So can I do that? Do I have to be
Yeah.
close to them? Do I have to be right on top of it, or no?
I think you would pull it.
You'd probably have to move right here.
Okay, I will.
All right.
And they take a whopping.
Well, they have to make their.
Oh, DC. They either take
save.
2 or 4, right?
Yeah.
My Thunder Wave is pretty lame.
Everything is pretty lame at level 1.
I mean, you didn't roll great.
Yeah, you did roll. Out of a possible 16, you rolled a 4. You're on the low side.
Yeah.
So you got 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the 2 right in front of you. Hold on. Here. Okay, so you did 4 damage with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Assuming they didn't do a save. 4 or 2.
Okay, so half as much as it pushed. Okay, so these 2 are pushed. How far are they? 10 foot away. All right, so this guy gets blasted back here. This guy kind of gets blasted back down here. So you spread them apart. They take the full blast, so they each take damage. And then this guy, he doesn't really seem to be affected by it very much. It just kind of rattles him a little bit. They all know you're there now, but you still, you're still acting so fast that they're not really able to react just yet. So, Dane.
All right. Dane says I got to get in here before they all get wasted. And he's
Get in
going to
on
move
the
up to
fun.
here, and he's attacking the one that got pushed down with his great axe. Oh,
Your ears are still ringing a little bit from the sound of
yeah,
you swing right over his head.
yeah. Not sure I like that thunder. Deafens me, and it didn't do much.
From the mountains, you should be used to thunder.
Cargo.
Do I have to move like up and then over, or can I just like move to this spot?
There's a large wall there, so it would be really hard
Okay.
to move.
You can't teleport.
Yeah.
That's a level
Alright,
4 monk
so-
ability.
That's 10 feet, and then I get 20 more feet, and there's a dude there,
Now.
and there.
Now, I will say this: since everybody's kind of bunched up and this is a smaller room, you can kind of do a cool little monk vault over the
Oh,
over the smelly brazier, and you can land here.
I will do that just then, and I will hold
A
my
monk
action
vault.
and bonus action.
Just so
of
you
attack.
run through. You springboard off the back of the dead goblin, push his face further down in goblin poo, and land on the other side of the brazier.
And I'm like, whoa, that was so awesome.
Yes, I trained many years for that.
Emo.
I was actually hoping I wouldn't trip and fall. So
into the poo.
Emo Eno.
So
Emo.
so I'm can I played like I was dragged along by Wiseau because I was holding onto his cloak because that's what I would do. So I have like 5 more feet of movement. So I can't really get anywhere. So
You can get there.
Can I?
Yeah.
Is that a spot?
Yeah.
Because it looks like
The other
Yeah,
guy's
that's
there.
just inside the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This hasn't been cleared, right? There's a little line there, so it's fine.
Yeah, there's like a black line or something. Well, then if I can go here, then I would stick him with the pointy end and say, yeah!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
12 does not hit.
And I want to run away again, but I
You
can't.
do make a good attempt. So you kind of lunge at him and it just
I'm pretty sure I closed my eyes when I stabbed at him.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm a big talker, I don't think I've stabbed anybody.
no, you've never stabbed
And you
anybody,
still
so
haven't stabbed anybody.
I'm working on it.
You are shaking like a leaf right now with just blood fury. So. But really, you're about to pee your pants.
Good
All right.
attempt, Good attempt.
I'm nervous.
Okay, yeah, I'm moving to here after walking around the corner. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot this guy.
Alright.
My bow. Hit him this time.
Not in the back of the head.
Oh,
Shit. God damn.
Which one did you try to shoot?
The
The
this
road,
one.
road with it? Oh, the other one? Okay.
You probably hit me.
Yeah, it sails. It just sails right over your head, and you just freak out. All right,
I was shooting between you guys, and I just happened to miss.
I'll get skip.
this is happening. This.
All right, back to Queldon.
So Queldon's gonna go here.
You're lucky I didn't roll in that one.
Yeah,
And-
poor Eno would have died.
He's gonna shoot an arrow at the farthest one out here.
Come on, Quell down. You're the eagle
Well
eye.
down.
here.
Well down. Q-tip, go.
That's what Wiesel wanted, some down.
A 25 hit?
Yeah, absolutely.
25.
And you shot this one, you said?
No, the farthest
The
one.
far
this
one.
here.
Oh, the farthest one down. Okay.
Yeah, so 6
Wow.
points.
All right, so it embeds right into the middle of his chest, and he falls back into the wall and just stares at it, and like he can't move.
Jeez.
But he's barely standing. There's blood just pouring out of his chest at this point.
How does the old gnome outdo us in kills? What
I
in
know.
the world?
He's wise, and I don't mess with him.
I've been hunting in the woods for over 300 years, okay?
He's got some experience.
A little bit of practice.
I can tell you I'm going to treat Hickory a little better.
All right, so they are all fully aware that you're here now. This guy just
I would hope
lunges-
so.
Yeah, he runs straight forward and he takes a swing at Argol.
Well, don't I attack first because I'm holding my action? My attack?
Yes, because he does move into range of you.
So I do... Does that hit?
16
Roll your
should
damage.
hit.
Bam.
Now do you get your second attack as well?
Yep.
Ooh, this will do it if you hit him.
All right, so as he runs close, you just stick your Yari out and it goes right through his forehead and he just falls back off your blade.
And I look down at him and say, "You pay up, you sucker, because I don't like being poor."
I'm going through your pockets.
Whistle dizzle.
You get a second attack at level 1.
I mean, it's an
Damn.
unarmed strike,
Yeah.
though.
It's
It's
not
not.
much, but it's a little bit.
It does like
It was
4
enough
damage.
to take him out.
All right,
But
Whistle.
that didn't.
No, he
the
missed
unarmed
it.
strike didn't
So-
hit.
Yeah, he was already
Oh.
out from the first one.
Is this guy wearing who's wearing armor? Is this guy wearing armor?
I mean, It's armor in a loose sense of the word. They have like scraps of metal and cloth and leather and just kind of a mismatch of stuff.
Okay, I'll attack this guy with firebolt. Oh yeah,
Good.
and I will miss. That's like
This
the
one right
third
here?
one. Doesn't matter who I pick. I could attack this one, this one.
Sorcerer.
Maybe if you aim at the ground, you'll miss the ground and hit the
That's right.
person.
I attack the darkness. All right. Hey,
Shoot the ceiling. Maybe a rock will fall down and hit him.
Exactly.
Well,
not saying I haven't done it before.
I'm going to move right into the middle of both of them.
All right.
And since the little one is facing that one, I'll let him stay there. I'm going to attack this one right here.
Okay.
Oh,
Finally, you
16.
connect.
finally.
Wow.
Oh, wait. That's a 1. I'm going to take a GWF.
What?
What?
GWF.
Well, I can take another strike.
Are you a
another
great
swing.
weapon fighter already?
Yep.
Isn't that a feat?
Yeah.
It's -5 if you.
No, that's not Great Weapon Master. Great Weapon Fighter is like a fighting style for a fighter. I
Yeah,
think.
it's a
okay.
fighting style, and it allows me if I roll a 1 or 2 to re-roll. Now I have to take that, whatever it is.
Well, it'll be better or the same.
It can't be
Yeah.
worse.
That's just it. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
So I can attack again, right?
But you do the damage
Damage.
again.
Yeah,
re-roll
right.
it.
The damage. Re-roll the damage.
Oh,
there
that's
we
better.
go.
All right. So
There we go.
you change course at the last minute and swipe back across his gut, and it just opens him up, and he bleeds out on the floor.
Wait,
Cool.
does the rule mean that he gets to re-roll his damage, or does he re-roll the dice, like the different dice that?
Oh, wait. It's
on,
when
let
you
me
roll
do
a
that.
1 or a 2 on a damage die, not an attack die.
Well, he did roll a 1 on the
He
damage
rolled
die.
That's
one on
it.
the damage.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 1 on the damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was,
okay.
Yeah, it
He
was
rolled one on
damage.
the damage, so he redoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can re-roll the die, so you only re-roll that one die, though.
Yeah.
Which is
Take
what
it
he
away from
did.
me, Cargill. Don't do that. I got a
I'm
kill here.
I'm just trying to stick true to the game.
You're trying to stick me.
No, I would never.
He's busy going through pockets, so
I'm trying to get money.
All right, Cargo, it's your turn again.
Well, since the carnage is, coming to an end, I might as well finish it off. I'm going to do what I did earlier, and I'm going to vault over the flames to this last little dirty bastard here.
Yeah, he doesn't have much left.
no, he's barely hanging.
You can slap him down.
All right, you slap him with the Yari.
And I just want to follow it up with my unarmed strike as well.
No,
Make him feel it.
no need to. As you swing with your Yari, it lobs his arm off, and he just falls dead.
And I punch him in the face just for good measure.
On his way down.
You are one crazy monk.
Am I? Is it crazy
Yes.
to want to kill disgusting creatures and get paid for it? I don't think so.
No,
You know.
but smacking a dead one is.
You know what you can.
Well, I disengage and run away like a coward.
Perfect.
And in my turn, hiding behind the powerful wizard.
Now, does that guy get to strike him when he's
No,
running?
that?
He took his turn to do disengage, so he
Oh,
basically gets
okay.
done. He
Okay.
tactfully runs away.
Yes.
All right.
He bravely ran away. He bravely
You bravely ran away.
Okay, I'm going to attack that guy.
When danger reared his ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled.
There we go. That's better.
All right, good deal.
Dang, dude.
Bam.
First
Alright.
nat 20.
You crit on that one, so how do you want to kill him off?
Oh, splat.
I take my bow and I notch it in the right place this time. And I aim for the dude right between the eyes, and that's where it goes. Right between the eyes.
All right, so he is dropped dead. All right, guys, so you are now in an empty room with goblins. They are all dead. The one fire brazier is burning. There's enough light to see, plainly in the room. In front of you is a heavy wooden door.
All right. I'm going to sneak up and check
Quelden,
the
would
door
you...
for traps.
Oh, that's tiefling, my bad.
All right. And
Or my mistake.
so is that sleight of hand or thieves' tool?
It seems to be. It seems to not really budge. Do you guys look around or do anything else, or do you want to go straight for the door?
I think we're going for the door.
I'm going for
We're
the
looking
door.
for Peter Parker.
I'm still in a panic mode.
I am looting the goblin that I killed.
Okay.
Command him.
I'll be right back.
I'm out of spells. I only get one. I used it to get him here.
He reaches in and finds some dust balls in his pants.
I'm here, but it does not stop me from finding my gold pieces.
Yeah, the goblins. The goblins, the two that you remember were playing the dice game. They've got about 10 copper each on them.
There you go, Cargill. 20 copper.
This is gonna get me bread.
Okay, this door is locked, right? Or is it's hard?
Yeah.
Can I charge it?
You can.
I'd like to.
Is it locked? Like, can I pick a lock?
You can try, but hang on one second. Was Zell, where you're at, roll a perception check for me.
Perception it is. Somewhere.
What a miss.
My perception of finding the perception.
Yeah. It's not very perceptive.
It's not very perceptive. There we go. I got a 19.
Oh, that's a good
Wow.
one.
Very good. So you, kind of under the edge of the brazier, you see some rolled up scraps of paper with some brown marks on them.
Toilet paper.
Yeah. There's one that has some writing on it in an Elvish script. In there, it's not really crumpled up.
May I,
Elvish.
Yeah.
I'm going to sniff for poop and then read it.
Okay. It is poop free. You do recognize it as. Make sure you do this yet.
I'm like, ooh, what you got? What you got?
Cargo manifest.
I can read, but I can't read that.
Do you know Elvish?
No, I just
know?
can read.
From your
Not
studies, from your studies, you recognize it to be a scroll of magic missile.
Oh, cool.
So you
Oh.
can shove that in your bag.
I will take it.
Wow.
Very good. And also, you notice, all of you actually notice this written across the walls, in kind of a fine script. It's there's paintings of knights in armor, and they're fighting off. It looks to be slightly larger than goblins. It's a battle scene. They're fighting goblins off. They're fighting just kind of despicable little creatures like this. On the opposite wall, there's a painting that says, "I swear the oath of the Order of Dawn to serve law, battle, chaos, to battle chaos, and to keep our lore a secret."
So this was once an elf.
They forgot the most important word.
Not necessarily.
Gold.
All the knights, they look between human, elf, half elf.
It's
it
definitely
sure
not a
wasn't-
goblin house.
It was not a goblin house, right?
You can tell this was a temple at some sort.
Okay.
Order of Dawn.
I swear the oath of the Order of Dawn to serve law, battle chaos, and to keep our lore a secret.
And gold.
And gold. All right, so now,
I
T,
still
I think you said-
mumble as I'm looking at that door. I'm still thinking of Pita,
Peter.
and I throw my shoulder into it pretty hard to hit it, see if it budges at all. Does it move at all?
wow, roll a strength check.
Don't throw out your joints, Dane.
Hey,
Oh my
Wrong
God.
one.
All right, so you butt your head down and you run full speed into this thing, and I mean you hit it hard. You feel it creak a little bit, but you just fall back onto the All right, and
any damage?
to you, no. To the door, no.
Okay.
Your helmet's
You're
crooked.
sore. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that
so
I adjust your helmet.
it's smart
Thank
to look
you.
at.
I tried.
Is there like a little crack under the door or anything?
Yeah, it's enough to let very faint light out. And actually, at this point, everybody roll a perception.
Perception. Eno. He's so perceptive.
Very perceptive.
Yeah.
Dude, why are my dice
Doesn't
like
even
black?
match a Azores.
I don't know. I can't even hardly see the numbers on.
I know mine's like a deep purple. I can barely read. I think
I made Quelden the leader of our group.
it's actually doing the color of your camera, so that's different.
Well, that sounds like a great decision, Dane, but that doesn't mean anything to the rest of us.
Yeah, well, that's two of us, and there's only singles that I see so far.
Oops, I forgot something. Anyway,
I rolled
all right,
16.
so you can
Man, look at that. We got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
you can all hear some strange chants.
Or no.
Chants.
Chants like or some type of singing or chanting or something.
Oh, it's
you know
They're
it's
gonna
you know they're
sacrifice him.
goblin voices, but you don't even understand what they're saying.
Can I ask Hickory if he can look under the door and see what he sees?
He chirps at you, shrugs his shoulders, and kind of bounces down and looks under the gap. There's enough for him to peek his head out, and kind of like stick his head under the crack. And he runs back to you, chirps, and says, "It's dark."
You tried. I actually went into grief there for a second. Hold on. All these goblins around.
So, as a monk with an acolyte background, I have proficiencies in abyssal and celestial languages.
Mm-hmm.
I put my ear up to the door. Can I make out anything that they're saying?
Let's see.
Yeah, I also speak Infernal, if that helps.
Oh, okay. So you, both of you pick up mixed words. It seems to be the two languages are mixed in a little bit. You hear, Channel of the Fire God, bring us your strength. We offer this sacrifice.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of breaking, it's breaking in and out.
They're
Like
about,
we got to get in there.
they're about to
really,
sacrifice this kid. We need to get in there.
We
It's
got to
really-
get in there.
It's really echoey, so you're not making out the whole thing. But and then behind it, you just hear kind of like little squeals of goblin chants. They're not saying anything. They're just kind of cheering along.
Well, I
Chief
stab
of
the door.
tracks.
I stab
Chief-
it.
Is the door made out of wood?
Yes, and I think T was actually gonna do something.
I was going to see if were there any locks on it.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try. So is that
Get it
thieves'
open.
tool?
yes. Roll me a thieves' tool.
Yes.
Attribute.
Dexterity.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
4 plus 0 plus 4.
Easy. Yeah, you know exactly how the things like go. You slide your pick in. You hear the click. The door just kind of squeaks open real slow.
Cool.
All right, now you don't really see a lot, except for kind of the similar thing you saw a while ago. Hallway leads down. Light. Now, hold on one second. So, how do you guys go through?
Hey, listening to this chant, I am not waiting.
Yeah, let's just charge.
I am pushing forward.
And I
just
say
let it run in there.
And I
Alright,
say
so-
optimistically, I can't wait to save this Peter. He's going to make us rich.
So T and Dane, you both run through the door at the same time.
I do. I'm running through and
Both
I'm
of you
going
roll
through
me
I
a-
cautiously step
charging. I'm not cautious at all.
All right, well,
I'm
hold
just,
on. Well, slow you roll there.
okay.
Both of you kind of bust through at the same time. Roll me dex saves for both.
through.
Uh-oh. Thwip, arrow to the face.
Oh my god.
Well,
Alright,
that one, I get a lucky, right? Is that a rope
Nope.
or a
No,
half thing?
That's yeah. No. Now
That's a
you
feat.
Oh,
do you have
mama.
an uncanny dodge yet?
No.
Or do you not?
No.
Okay. All right. So both of you, as the door kind of swings open a little bit, you both step through, and it swings back out. I mean, remember the old saloon doors where they?
Yep.
So you do that. It swings back out, and you hear a swishing noise come through, and two scythes come through and catch both of you. Take
Ooh.
damage. For
Wow, that hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Halflings actually, it says here that the halflings are lucky. They get one.
he's
Yeah.
a tiefling though.
Oh yeah, you're a tiefling, not a halfling.
So
Right.
Dane,
Yeah.
Dane,
See, I was hoping it was a rogue thing, not a. But
So Dane, you take 5,
Oh, jeez.
and then T,
That's like
you
half
take-
your life.
Yeah.
Take 4.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
I take 4.
Take 4. Mhm.
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got 10. That's right. for
Oh, you
the
just put
total.
-5 on there.
Yeah. No, I know, but I was just checking. 10 is what I should have, right?
Now, Why did it do that? It's not taking the hit points. There it goes.
Yeah, I had to. I put in 12 minus 5 and it didn't add it.
Yeah,
so then I put in.
You just
but
put.
anyway.
All you do is just delete the number and then put negative and then how many ever points you took.
Oh, okay.
T, you took.
4.
You took 4.
Yeah.
So you're down to 6.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, and then as you do that, the scythes swing through to the other side, to some slits in the wall, and they disappear.
Whoa.
I thought you disarmed it.
No, I only opened the door. I didn't think
Yeah.
of the trap there.
Yep.
I know you're not a very experienced rogue, but maybe you can check for traps.
I'll keep that in mind.
In the meantime, I took a hit, but I'm still moving forward. Round the
Sharp,
corner, I'm looking
sharp
for what's
both
happening.
in arrow and in wit, Quelden is, I must say.
Yeah. I'm around the corner.
All right, so you can see you guys
And
a little bit further into the room.
still, I heard that chant, and I'm moving up.
Ah! I scream as I run by where the scythes were.
And they don't do anything else.
Yeah, I was going to say, I should have probably thought about disarming them, but maybe
I'm
next
looking
time.
for the chanters.
I'm like doing random flips and running side on the walls, just in case traps just fly out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, so you're all in the room now. So there is.
No.
Okay, is the green one, is that the kid?
No.
That's
Oh,
a goblin.
he's on
As you enter in the room, they're into this thing. There's a goblin in a kind of tattered brown robe. He has a few necklaces around him. He's holding a staff that he's kind of slapping on the ground, and he's continuing the chant that Queldon and Cargo heard earlier. He doesn't even notice you there. The other three.
This is the guy right there.
Right. The other
Yep.
three, they stand with their backs to you, and they're chanting along with him, and they're doing the yelling and the cheering and stuff like that. In the corner, you see a rusty cage with a kid in it. He's doubled over. He's crying. You hear him sobbing, and he's backed into the corner, and he's frightened.
Okay.
It's sitting in front of a large statue of a knight. You notice the armor from the picture room earlier.
Huh.
Very, and it's still really clean and shiny compared to
Knights Templar
the
is
rest
what
of
this is.
you could take that. Around the corners of the room, there's a large fire. You can't see it on the picture, but there's a large fire there, lighting the room up to the sides because of the columns. It's pitch dark. That's where you're at.
Now we're still they're not aware we're here yet.
Actually, the three that are continuing to chant, they did hear you come in, so they've
Okay.
stopped their chanting. I will roll some initiatives for me.
Okay.
Are we rolling new ones?
Yeah,
We're
go
rolling.
ahead, Owen.
Let me clear this
Yeah.
out. All right, very good. There we go.
Give me a good one this time. Yeah, real good.
Oh, great.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, the goblins haven't been doing too good either.
Yeah, I really hate I didn't get their initiative here. Rolls that.
They all rolled zeros, huh?
Yeah, just horrible.
Well, we're gonna beat them. This allows us to let them come to us. See, it's strategery.
That's right.
Strategery. Very cool. All right, so this guy turns from his chant and he runs straight to Dane.
Come on,
You
dude.
better dodge it.
Yeah,
Bring
you're gonna die.
and 9 misses. Assuming.
All right.
And misses.
All right. And Dane, you're next.
That's
14
right.
was the highest initiative roll. That's crazy.
You know what he's going to
Would you like
take.
to retort?
And here I go.
Smack him.
Oh, good.
Dang.
Just misses.
All right, that's a pretty good one.
You hit him.
Hit him hard.
You hit him hard. All right. Again, these guys are, they're not
Right.
battens or anything at all. So your axe buries into him, and he falls over his head.
Splits him right in half.
Yeah, they got about like 10 points. I
Love
think.
my axe.
All right. And T, what's your plan?
All right, I'm going to shoot this guy.
Oh,
Wait a second. No. Is this guy? Okay, first I'm going to move here and see if I can hide. That's stealth, right?
Right.
How come you can't? My God.
STE A.
second one up.
Yeah.
From the bottom.
Looking in the wrong column. There we go.
It's the exact same column that you click it in here.
Did 101 episodes with.
But no, this is a new character. It's all different.
Yeah, everything's different.
It's all different class.
Everything's
Okay, so now I'm going to shoot that guy because I am hidden, right?
you are. Yeah, you are very hidden.
Pounding.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got those hot jack dice.
Don't even need to roll damage.
And this
Yeah,
is
you
this
did.
guy right here.
He did.
Yeah, the far guy and
Far
the
guy.
sneak attack.
All right, you crit him. So how do you do it?
Oh, cool.
Guess
And
you're
again, I've
interesting.
notched it in the right spot.
You're figuring out how to use this bow.
And this time I'm going right through
You
the
left the guy
the
doing the
neck.
chant.
and I'm putting it in his right through his neck.
It slits his jugular, and blood just spews everywhere, and he falls.
Gave him a tracheotomy.
That's right.
All right, so is that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm finished.
Okay.
Oops.
So Cargal deftly runs up next to the green one,
Do it, Cargal.
and
And you can
one
even
hand,
loot him when you're done.
Oh my gosh! Whiff,
Oh.
whiffaroni.
Yeah, you swing at him, and he ducks down like a little Yoda.
Like a little Yoda.
Same roll.
Yeah, you
All
still-
right. Well, that does it for my turn. And on that note, I need to depart.
Yep, I thought it was getting about your time, so we'll
Yep.
see.
So
Yeah, I'm actually going to
Oh,
be running
no.
here shortly, too.
until next time. Yep.
It's Mother's Day.
Yep.
Oh, it is Mother's Day.
Do you
Oh,
guys?
Bye, guys.
yeah, I copped out.
Do you guys want to pause it here or keep going?
Might not be a bad spot to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
I
very good.
know. It's so sad.
Okay.
But
It's Mother's
If
Day.
we were
I know.
smart, we would have done like David or the Wazelle and just done everything. Like,
See?
that would have been the smart thing to do.
Everything
Yeah,
about-
they're calling it short, honey, because of Mother's Day. Everybody has to go.
It happens.
Yes. Well, that means you can start breakfast.
All right. Thanks
That
so
just
much,
means-
guys.
All right. Well, it's a good
Thank you.
start, DM.
thank
It
you.
was excellent.
And
Yes.
yes, it's fun. I wish there were more bios out there because I'm not understanding
I'll-
how half the people are acting.
I'll fill my bio out between now and Thursday.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of happy because I assumed that this thing would be over by like 8:45, and we would be sitting here twiddling our thumbs. So I'm really glad that I drug it out enough to say, "Oh, we got an extra episode."
Never underestimate how much time we can waste.
Yes.
No, really?
Yeah.
We can get off task immediately.
Oh yeah. No,
All right.
that wouldn't be a problem,
Thanks,
but-
guys. Come back Thursday. See episode 2. See if we save Peter. See if we become enslaved by the goblins. And
See if he learns how to use that sword.
probably not. But we'll find out. All right. Thanks, guys. We're going to raid another channel.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, what happened?
It's over. What?
The game is
Wow.